and welcome back to our second ever episode of Exciting News.
Now you listen here.
So, the Bob Marley One Love film came out on the 14th, and I just want to talk about how well it's done at the box office quickly. Oh my god! So they've exceeded $100 million. They're at $120 million, and that was on a budget of $70 million. So, little update on that one. Friday the 23rd, we had the film Spaceman with Adam Sandler came out. It was released in both the UK and the US on Friday the 23rd. I love Adam Sandler. And I've been known to say, as long as it's got Adam Sandler in it, you know it's going to be a good comedy. For sure. Guaranteed. He's a great comedy actor. But you know what? I don't think this is supposed to be a comedy. I say it like that because I watched the trailer and I thought, oh, no, wow, this is serious. Adam Sandler, a serious role. How unusual. And then I was like, oh, wait, it's not serious because the alien starts talking. But I think it's actually still serious. It looks like a funny one. Kind of Scrooge style. It looks like he's going into this scenario where even though he's a spaceman in space, he ends up potentially being taken through elements of his life, and more of a sort of psychological thriller. So watch this space. Let's have a look how that one does. It is a Netflix film, so we will see. Another thing that came out last week on Thursday, the 22nd, was the Gentleman TV series. So we normally like film stuff, not TV stuff, but this is related because the Gentleman film was Guy Ritchie, which came out in 2019. So this is also directed by Guy Ritchie, and it's a little bit like a sort of spin-off. It's not the same actors, it's not necessarily exactly the same plot, but I'm glad that Miramax picked this up. So it's being produced and distributed by Miramax, and Guy did have really cool sort of backstory for that film, and it's carrying through with that about, you know, rich people around England inheriting large properties from their family, not being able to maintain them, and this underground way of selling weed or allowing these guys to carry on their business without you even really knowing, and just being paid for your land, and it's all underground, literally underground. Great concept. And I was actually having my makeup done by a makeup artist that was working on this TV series, so I found out about it long before the press did. But looks good. I haven't had the chance to watch any yet, but I will. The trailer looks fantastic, really quirky, really Guy Ritchie. Check that out. And so that's the stuff that's just come out. Oh, and then of course there was the SAG Awards. If you don't know, that's the Screen Actors Guild Awards. So that was this weekend just gone, Saturday and Sunday, the 24th, 25th of February. And it was their 30th annual SAG Awards, by the way. I haven't got time to go into too much depth about that one. We might do something separately. Let me know if you want us to. But I will just mention briefly that Oppenheimer took a lot, like they are at the moment. So Best Actor, Cillian Murphy. Again, we love Cillian Murphy. So great, well done, Cillian. Also, Best Supporting Actor, Robert Downey Jr. It's an old school love of mine. Also for Oppenheimer. Worth mentioning also, Bradley Cooper was nominated for Best Actor for Maestro. And that the most outstanding performance by a cast, also winner, Oppenheimer. Have to mention, Barbie was just under there, but Oppenheimer took it. I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, but I have seen Barbie. I think that there's two types of people in this world, isn't there? One type of person that's seen Oppenheimer and one type of person that's seen Barbie. So I might need you guys to help me fill in some gaps there and work it out. But, I mean, Barbie was a tremendous cast, and they were, you know, all singing and dancing. And okay, Oppenheimer was obviously more. We'll see, because I'm going to catch that one soon. And here we are, coming then to today. Today being Tuesday the 27th. And so, what comes out today? Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I mentioned it in our last weekly news, and yes, I am in the film. So that comes out today on Max. Check that out. There's also Hamlet out today at cinemas, by the way. Out today, Tuesday the 27th of February. I haven't put a lot of notes on that one. We'll find out. A little bit of gossip, just thinking of Barbie, by the way. Did you know John Cena was... Excuse me. Sorry. Did you know John Cena was going to be in the Barbie film? Yep, the wrestler. I think it would have really suited him. I just picked up that little bit of gossip the other day. He was going to be a merman, apparently, but his management team said no. it's beneath him. And I just saw the picture that was used for this article, and John Cena looks absolutely gutted, the poor thing. I think he would have made a fantastic Ken or mermaid or something like that. Poor thing. Anyway, that was a bit random. Then what we got coming up the rest of this week, next week, I'll take you into that now. Dune Part 2. Yes, that is hitting the cinemas here in the UK Friday the 1st of March, this Friday. So that's the sequel to Dune, which was released all the way back in 2021. And of course, features are one of our favourite fellows, Timothée Chalamet. Love him. Also this week, Lisa Frankenstein is also coming out on Friday the 1st of March. And that looks like a comedy horror, and I love a comedy horror, I have to say, but we have to be careful because sometimes it's a horror that's just low budget and bad and silly and cheesy, and I don't find it funny at all. Bear with, I'm going to check this one out because I got to say it's set in 1989, so it's the era that's fairly familiar to me and resonates with me, and it also has it's giving me Edward Scissorhands vibe, I have to say. You know, I get the impression from the advert, so it's a Frankenstein monster, but it's her friend and she loves it. It's really sweet, even though all it can do is grunt. And then there's connotations of trying to fix a boy as well, which is interesting. And he sort of, because of his influence, she goes all goth and stylish. So that's right up my alley. Resonating with that and saying, oh, wow, she looks sexy all of a sudden. She looks really attractive and beautiful just because she's wearing black and #goth. Love that. And then up and coming, moving forwards, April the 12th, you've got to wait for this one, but it's worth a mention. It's A24's Alex Garland's movie Civil War. So that's making a world premiere SXSW, and it looks so action-packed. I mean, we love A24, don't we? Everything by them is always high quality, and it's just blowing our screens away at the moment. So I'm sure it's going to be incredible. It looks incredible in the trailer. And Kirsten Dunst is in it. I just got to say, 41-year-old Kirsten Dunst. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that, obviously, I was just the other week talking about little baby tiny Kirsten Dunst in the interview with the vampire. Not a baby anymore. No. Grown lady in this one. And one final bit of gossip for you. And it's Vin Diesel. He's made an announcement. It's about Fast and Furious. There's going to be another one. I am so sorry. I'm normally so positive and happy, aren't I? But, correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone? Seriously? This will be number 11. Vin, no. No, Vin. Stop, Vincent. You stop it. Okay, stop it. Then that is the good part of that piece of news, that he has declared, don't know if we believe him, but he has declared that it will be the final one. And also, I will try not to mention it again and not even try and think about it again, because you can tell I'm so traumatised by how awful all of the other ones were, including even the first one. It's not even the sequel issue for me. And he says it probably won't be until April 25, and it's not being filmed yet. So, see if I can get in the film, actually, just because I hate it and I don't... Watch this space. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you next week for another action-packed, exciting news. Exciting news.